Hey, Sprawl Racer here. Thank you, first of all, to all the people who have subscribed the last few weeks, and anyone who stays subscribed to the channel, anyone who's watched a video, liked, commented. I appreciate you all. This race is a little different. I wanted to do this earlier in the week. I put a lot of effort in week 13 on this setup, but I came down with a cold and didn't get as much track time as I wanted this week, and I really forced myself to do this race. I really don't like doing that, but I felt like everyone who's been with the channel, has stuck with it, deserved to watch me do this race. I felt like I just had to do it. It'd be too easy to skip this week, and then like maybe I just don't feel like it next week, and it's just a snowball where I don't race as much as I would like. So I fought through that, and I think it shows about 2/3 of the way through the race. I do get frustrated. Some of the dives the LMP3s were making were just getting on my nerves, especially when it's that late in the race and most of them are just not battling anybody. But that's just part of multi-class racing and everything. So I do apologize if I get flustered and frustrated there. This race, I was a little out of my depth. 3K strength of field. And yeah, no, I was car 29 out of 35. 3K strength of field. I think the GT4 was 9K. So I feel like this is a perfect race to kind of know where I stack up. Racing what little Porsche Cup I did, I definitely feel like the M2 inflated my I rating, where I wasn't a 2.4K driver in Porsche Cup. But I feel like after this race, I feel like where I'm at is where I belong, and it's a good benchmark of what I need to do to move forward. So I'm really glad I did this race. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Again, sorry if I get frustrated and just start venting midway through the race at some of the LMP3 dives. But yeah, no, this is a good starting point, and I'm looking forward to a great season. Join the Discord. Link will be in the description below. That's where I'm going to post setups, any information there. That's where you're going to find it all. And again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy this race, and have a great day. So it looks like LMP3s are just getting to the backstretch chicane. I am not a fan of multi-class start procedures in iRacing. I cannot wait till they get that fixed. We already got people gaining incidents and stacking up high. So yeah, we just gotta survive. Just be smart. We can survive a PCC multi-class race. We could hopefully survive this. Although I will say most of my PCC experience was in the faster car. So I just got to keep my eyes open on the mirror. Not sure how long it's going to take them to lap us.
Pace car's in. Catch stop 23, job. Green flag, green flag.
So I had a little bit of a gap there, but I am... Said survival first mindset here. We already got some people backing out behind.
Right side. Stay on the left.
We survived before turn one, so better than one guy. We'll choke up here.
There's an incident ahead.
All right, something up ahead. Not sure if it's a track blocker or not. I want to be a little patient here. I feel like everyone's actually been fairly patient back here so far.
Got a slow car on the right. There's an incident ahead.
Okay, there we go.
Go to the top.
Not a series ender, but
stay on the right.
Some tomfoolery going on here.
Stay on the right. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear on the left. Left side. Stay on the right.
I have no clue how many positions I've gained and or lost this lap. It's probably next to none, but
stay on the right. Clear on the left.
Like I went in deeper there than I wanted to make sure I cleared him. Just going to compromise me here, but like I said, it's still at this point I feel like First 2 or 3 laps just got to be survival, then find where you are on pace.
Stay on the left. Clear the right.
Like BMW, 2 cars behind me now, has been sticking to me very comfortably. Very smart.
5, 6.
I would say heads up driving from him. Still have a pretty big drop in frame rate there. Not sure what that's about. Car still feels like it wants to get a little free through there. I feel like the setup is probably a little tight, so I didn't want to deal with that as a big issue. We'll see how it kind of works later in the run. Brake by a sound of 52. Still not ready to turn traction control down yet. Throttle's on 3. We're going to take that up to 4. 6 is a linear progression. So I'm never going to want to go more than 6. Through here is where I'm most timid. 1, I don't want to lose control. But 2, if you lose it through there's just no runoff. And I feel like I got to watch ahead, keep myself under control. And it's just not worth attacking through there just yet. But we're making okay pace in the cars behind. I'm not worried about my mirror as much as I was. Just got to focus ahead, see if I can make this pass. Still maintaining a decent gap behind. Qatar in the BMW has made his way through. I kind of expect good things from him. He seemed very respectfully cautious on the start.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Okay, I feel like I could definitely got pace on him up ahead. Now we got the 1 car behind us, which he was getting sassy with Patar making aggressive comments. And it looks like we also possibly have race leading LMP. Wow, okay. Was not expecting them to come up that quick.
Left side.
Stupid ass dive bomb, but I facilitated it, so we're trying to get this 1 car by quick. I feel like he's trying to do some back to front challenge or something stupid, so no need to
You're losing on the car in front.
make bad decisions. Yeah, I see you flashing your lights there, jackass.
Group of faster cars approaching. Clear on the left. Right side. Clear the right. Left side. 28.19. Clear on the left.
So I feel like my above average survival instinct has cost us time through traffic here. But I would say rather lose time in traffic than lose the car, so.
Group of Faster cars approaching. Right side. Stay on the left. Clear the right. Right side. Clear the right. Right side.
All right, multi-class racing is so good when it goes right.
Clear the right.
Keyword when it goes right.
The car in C1 just hit the fastest lap. 24.43.
So we lost a little time to the car behind, lost a little time to the car ahead, but we're still on track, and that's worth more than a few tenths.
Go to the top, go left.
Oh, I was worried he'd bounce off the wall there. Patar, I'm just going to give it to him. He played that right. No need to be aggressive. Oh. Gained one, lost one. I'll take that. Super lucky net code. Bouncing off the wall didn't catch me off there. Super struggling through that double apex corner there. I think that's more of a driving issue than it is a setup issue. I'm not really probably getting the trail braking I need to get it to rotate. Look at this jackass on through.
Clear on the left. Car stops on the left. Car stops.
Something's happening up ahead.
Go to the top, go left.
Not sure if those were for position or not, but I still feel like Patar, I don't know if I'm saying that wrong, sorry if I am. I feel like he's quicker than me, but I do feel faster than Brett Prescott up ahead. So hopefully we could close this gap up once traffic settles. And maybe if Patar gets an opening, I could kind of just take it. Unfortunately, 1x there. Oh, and a course cut. Wow, I have to go back. What lap is that? Lap 6. I have to go back and see that. I don't feel like I cut the course, but obviously iRacing does. Trying to give up this time without giving up too much time. There we go. Still lapping slower than what my potential pace is. A little disappointed in myself on pace so far, but I feel like I'm making good racing decisions.
Go to the top.
And iRating is more than just pace. We're only 10 minutes into this race. I feel like we should be 20. I'm beat. So I feel like I over tightened the car up. The front end is just not doing what I need. I am struggling with the front end. I'm gonna roll the brake bias back some and try to fix it that way. A little defensive here. I'm not going to overly fight this. Again, survival's key,
Stay on the right.
learning's key.
Clear on the left.
I don't know if it's a driving issue or if it's a setup issue, but definitely struggling with the front end some.
7.86.
Something I need to work on. I think I did about 10 lap runs in testing and felt okay. Maybe it's just because I'm driving offline more with traffic and using stuff up in a different way, not optimizing everything. Could just be nerves, overdriving. It could be 1,000 things. I just got to go back and figure out what the problem is so I can improve either the setup or myself.
Faster car coming up quick.
Try to get. I'm also, again, out of my depth iRating wise, which I'm not going to use that as an excuse. This is where I need to be if I want to really test myself and improve.
Right side. Clear the right.
Right now, currently P15. I feel like if I played things better, I could probably be P13. So I'm not far off. I don't know if it's set up or if it's a skill issue. But we still got half the race left. It might come back to me later in the run. Not wishful thinking there, but we'll see. I'm actually going to ease down the traction control a little bit.
8.1.
It's the longest I've ever left it at 6.6. And it could be just the Mustang doesn't vibe with this track. We don't have very many Mustangs in this race. I'm not sure how I stack up against the other Mustang. So that could play a role too. That's one thing I'm gonna have to learn how to handle in multi-class racing. I don't wanna be the guy that runs the best car each week. I really wanna run the Mustang each week this season. I don't think I'm good enough to justify swapping cars each week. I think the time I have to invest running the same car every week, week in and week out, is going to net better results in the long term. But that is something I kind of I don't want to say use as an excuse, but just mentally be aware of and cognizant of that, like maybe this is the best Mustang performance of the week and it's not a horrible spot, but whatever. Give you the apex because you're gonna take it whether you can make it or not.
Faster car coming up quick.
Eric with a K, you got to watch out for those guys. Eric's with a C are bad enough, but Eric with a K?
Right side. Clear the right. Group of faster cars approaching. Right side. Clear the right. Right side, clear the right. Right side, clear the right.
So we got, now focusing on my battles. 1.6 to Ed behind. We got Tony up ahead, 1.36. I'd like to try to get back to Tony and race him. But like I said, at this point, if I could just stop the bleeding, I would be happy with that too. I know I could get into the 25s. I've done it. Not sure why I'm struggling. It could be wind, could be... I know what it is. It's a skill issue. But trying to find another excuse. 51.3 on the brake bias. Let's roll that back some. Try to get just a little more rear end rotation. It's like right there late. The corner, it struggles. I should have spent more time looking at the garage, whatever, telemetry, 61, 64. But like I said, I had a rough week. I actually feel like I'm 1,000 degrees right now, so. But I'm glad I got this race in. Still 10 minutes to go, or 11 to be exact. And I feel like this is going to be a great, we'll see how it ends, but a great and a true test to where I'm at compared to fast guys. And I know I'm never going to be a 7K driver, but if I can be 3K, 3,500, and make these splits more often and just have a fun competitive experience, that's the real goal. Once you get to a certain iRating point, it feels like you're probably never going to win a race again unless the splits land just right or something crazy happens. I feel like I'm in that window where there's always going to be a bigger fish, and the fish bigger than me are fast. And that's okay. Good racing isn't always at the front of the field. And I think if more people accepted that, they'd have a lot more fun, find better races, and enjoy the service a little bit more.
It's going well. Keep at it.
Well, thank you, Mr. Spotter. Rare of you to be friendly. Trying to see if I get more aggressive on the curbs, that would help me. Like in practice, I could be so aggressive, and I feel like I've yet to get even moderately aggressive. Oh, carry too much speed through there. That's gonna hurt this whole straight.
26, only 8, 9. Faster car coming up quick. Right side, clear the right.
Okay, timing on that worked out really good to kind of build a gap behind me. And it's gonna not do much in front of me if he catches them before the chicane. Ed is knocking on the door though. If Ed gets any tighter to me, I'm not gonna overly fight him. I feel like I'm just not where I want to be with the car. It's not worth the risk. Like I'm right on the edge of just driving off. Even right there, I'm gonna...
They said you cut the course.
Jump the course. Yeah, it's a bummer. Loss of control 2x. Really annoyed about that 1X, actually. I don't feel like I cut the course there. But yeah, no, idiot mistake there. I was just saying I feel like I'm struggling with the car. And I don't think I did anything different, to be quite honest. I just need to back it down and get myself back where I'm in control. And how do I get a course cut but not a 1X? Like, they don't... Something ain't math in there.
Faster car coming up quick.
Beautiful thing about being slow is you don't have to worry about slowdowns the same way.
Right side, clear the right.
So next car behind me is not even 4 position. They're a lap down to us. I might even be the last car on the lead lap, which heartbreaking, but that mistake was my own. And honestly, I feel like hitting it straight on probably helped save me a little bit. And all that considered, I'm not far behind Ed. Okay, I literally give you the whole outside. Dumbass. And I'm just getting frustrated now, so I need to chill. I feel like I gave him the preferred line off the corner there. It's like he just like, I have to go to the inside only.
Faster car coming up quick.
Give you the apex.
Right side, clear the right.
This track actually, I feel like races better than expected for multi-class. It could help that I'm literally just laying over anytime there is a car behind me that's faster. I'm not going to race a car that's a lap down, Victor.
Faster car coming up quick. Right side.
Look, he figured it out. Go high.
Clear the right.
But yeah, no, there's no need to fight Victor there. The timing of that would have been so bad had we had battled into that chicane. So. Four minutes to go. I'm physically burning up. Mentally, I'm annoyed, which I shouldn't be. Not with like any like. How do I say this? With my own performance, I expected better for myself, but at the same time, I'm not having. I don't think a bad race. I'm just not having as good of a race as I was kind of would have hoped for myself. But I just gotta learn from it. So. They just want to survive
The leader just did a 24, 40.
the rest of this race.
Left side. Clear on the left.
We're definitely going to look at what we can do to make the set a little better after this. Go, you got to literally stick on my ass. Ugh, people annoy me. I give them like the entirety of the outside. Just go up to the racing line. You're not going to draft enough time to make up a position on me. Look at that guy. I had to tuck back in for just a millisecond. For what? What?
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Okay, and I'm just getting salty here. I just feel like these guys are taking way too many risks for nothing to gain. Should be about 3 laps left. I am the last car on the lead lap because I can see that the class leader is coming up behind me. About 24 seconds, so. Okay, mentally, I shouldn't be getting this frustrated. I just don't understand people's mentality to be hyper aggressive when there's 20 seconds to the car ahead, 20 seconds to the car behind. I'm gonna miss that corner altogether. It's funny, no X on that, just to slow down. There's something with the nose and the braking that I'm just not feeling what I would like. I don't know if that's an ABS thing, if it's a setup thing, or if it's just inherited to GT4s. It just gets to a point where I just lose the feeling under braking. Why does GT4 run out of skill when I am passing them? Let's go back and look at your incident, Clayton, because I probably guarantee you just sent it up on somebody. Just being negative. I gotta quit doing that. It's like the final 1/3 of the braking into a corner is like I just lose all feel of the front end, whether it's what it's doing. Where like the Ford GT2, any of the GT1s, I feel like I have great feeling all the way till I release the pedal. Like even right through there, like I just lose. There's just a numbness in the front end that I gotta figure out, because I feel like that's killing confidence, killing pace, and just... We'll figure it out though. Like I said, it's week 1, we got a long season ahead of us. I am concerned about Indianapolis and that feeling I'm missing on the front end. Especially with like heavy braking into turn 1. So I'm a little concerned about that, but it kind of gives me something to aim for on the setup side. X is annoying, but it's probably some of the least incidents in the race. Pace-wise, I was about 3 to 4 tenths a lap slower than I thought I could have been. I've always been slower in race than practice. There's just something about safety rating and iRating being on the line. I can't break through that barrier as comfortably, which is okay. I just, setup-wise, I do feel like the front end was lacking. I feel like I couldn't really put the car where I wanted to. But feel-wise, we mapped the fuel very well.
We'll get them next time.
The car was drivable. I never lost, well, never spun out. So, yeah, I don't know. Let's, cut around here for a moment and pick up some extra safety rating. I think actually everyone's off. I'm gonna come back and watch the incidents probably a little bit later. Let's just check results. So I ended up 3 laps down overall, but was last car on the lead lap of class, and God, it doesn't give me position per class. Brilliant UI. I think I was like 15th in class, so 16th in class. Looks like I might have lost 6 iRating, which is minute. But let's quit. We'll save that replay. Sorry if I got frustrated there about 2/3 of the way through the race. Just a combination of performance, my performance, the setup not doing what I wanted. Also racing this late in the week, I feel like I kind of forced this race, which I don't like doing because of that. But we gained safety rating, so Justin will be proud of me. We lost a tiny bit of iRating, but realistically, 6 isn't much. And this was a much stronger strength of field. Let's look at overall 29.01 if we were in the next split. GT4 29.01 would have put me top 10, which 22.59 iRating. I am, what am I? 24. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not, how do I say this? I'm unhappy because I expect more of myself, but I feel like we're at where we belong. It's not like I gained a bunch in the M2 that doesn't translate to the GT4. So working from here and building up from here, I think is reasonable. Being 2400 iRating in Porsche Cup, I shouldn't have been. I should have been probably 1900 in Porsche Cup. So I feel like we've picked a good series. We picked a decent car. Actually, before I quit out, how do I see other Mustangs? Well, if there's no Mustangs behind me, I was the worst Mustangs. I think there's only 2 of us. So yeah, there was the other Mustang there. So I think I was the best Mustang. So overall, that's not bad. But yeah, no, I feel like I'm still got a little bit of cold left. That race just fried my brain, fried me. I'm just going to end it here. I might go back and record the incidents, add those on and edit. But thank you for watching. Thank you for putting up with me. Thank you for all the new subscribers this last few weeks. I hope you enjoyed this race. Please feel free to join my Discord. We are going to keep doing setups for this throughout the season. Keep trying to improve, both as a driver and a setup builder. And I'm really looking forward to this. So please feel free to join us. If you enjoyed this race, like the video. If you didn't enjoy this race, like the video and just be cool. Subscribe if you want more of this. Plan on doing the 410 non-wing sprint car every Monday, 8:45 p.m. Eastern. Everyone's welcome to join that. And yeah, have a great day and thank you for watching.